Here are the top 10 villains slash antagonists from Stranger Things. Thought it would be cool to make a list of the top 10 best villains and antagonists from Stranger Things. I'm taking into consideration the entire of the show and not just one season. So for a particular character, it's the combination of the entire show and not just one season. Just a few honorable mentions. I have the Demobats, the Russians from season 4, the Mayor from season 3, and that's it. Those are the honorable mentions. Coming in at number 10, I have Agent Connie Fraser. Now, she's the agent from season 1, the woman that takes out Benny. May he rest in peace. But to me, she's almost like whoever the bad guy, the female general from season 5, kind of should have been. I did not like her at all, but I like Agent Connie Fraser from season 1. She was cold and ruthless. Coming in at number 9, I have Jason Carver. Now, he was that good. Like, he's not a villain, but he's an antagonist. I mean, he borderlines villain. Some of the stuff he teeters on the edge of doing and does. Takes a gun and shoots some people. So, there's that. And first, just kind of that bully like we got in season 1 with those 2 kids. And then we also got that as well. So it was good to see like that level grounded bully antagonist, and not just these evil creatures. Coming in at number 8, I have the Demodogs. Specific shout out to Dart. The Demodogs, which are just infant or like baby versions of Demogorgons, but I'm keeping them separate because they really are like 2 different separate monsters. I mean, what they did to my boy Bob in season 2. I mean, come on. That hurt. That hurt what they did to my boy. But they good. They got that dog in them. Just don't let Michael Vick know about them. Find out about them. Coming in at number 7, I have Hawkins Lab. Now, I kind of just combine that together. That's like, the organization, all the bad guys working together, trying to get 11 back in the lab, doing experiments on the kids. It's kind of just a combination of group. And I think it's the best evil group we have in the show versus compared to the military and 4 and 5 and the Russians in 3 and 4. I think it's the best group of bad guys overall. Like, it's kind of like, whoa, they're kind of like, they evil. They doing this stuff to the kids versus the other ones is kind of like a little corny at times. This was actually good. Coming in at number 6, I have the Demogorgons. Notice plural and not just Demogorgon. If this was strictly just the Demogorgon from season 1, it would be significantly higher. Because that was amazing. An amazing villain. But it's not. It's Demogorgons. It's from all the seasons. 4 and 5 included. And they're just so wildly inconsistent. And that hurts them. Like their power scale and how they work, is just so wildly inconsistent, and it's just not at nearly as good as season 1. So that hurts them, and it hurts their ranking in 4 and 5. But they're so iconic, right? The Demogorgons. And if it was just based off season 1, oh my gosh. Coming in at number 6, I have Billy. Obviously, he's flayed by the Mind Flayer. And, he's that bully butthole in season 2. And it's like, yeah. And then it's like, he's this bad guy being controlled. And it's like, then you feel bad for him. And it's like, dang. He's being controlled. Then he sacrifices himself on the end. So he gets a little redemption. We go from, he's a jerk. He's being controlled. Wait, I kind of feel bad for him. Redemption. The great arc overall for Billy. Great villain. Coming in at number 4, I have the Mind Flayer. Specifically non-physical form. I separated the physical and kind of the mind. So this is really from like 2 and 3. Season 2 and 3. And not the physical form from season 5. That was doo-doo water. But the mental form, like the visions from Will in season 2, like the shadow creature, that was so good. And that just made me so disappointed from the physical form in 5 versus the shadow form. The shadow form is so scary and it's so good. Coming in at number 3, I have Vecna / Mr. What's-It / Henry Creel / 1. All of them put together, of course. He's so good. Like, he's actually terrifying. The Mr. What's-It, Henry Creel. I mean, we find out he was just a kid when this thing happened to him. And then the creepy when he's collecting all those kids and what for. And then he's the general. And then he's one. It's like they keep adding and I like it. But just some of the things that they did with him just makes me a little inconsistent with him. And like my opinion on him kind of goes up and down. But overall, he's a great concept for a villain. And I really, really like him. And he's done pretty well. But there's just a few things we're kind of about him. Guess what I got? A brownie. And guess what? You're gonna watch me eat it. Coming in at number 2, I have the Spider Monster from season 3 with all the rat gut creature. Now, it's this high up because I love how well it looks. And there is really, it being in one season, really it just being one thing and growing to it was really cool. Growing throughout the season. But since it's like one thing and kind of more contained for only like one season, it didn't really get a chance to fluctuate at all, which is really keeping it up here. And it's just such an amazing design and so cool. I wish that the Mind Flayer physical form looked a little bit more like that, or probably more like the Shadow, really. But it's just, and when it killed Billy, like it kind of looked like scary. And the concept of it was really cool. And the way they did it, there's not really any flaws with it. So there wasn't really any opportunities for there to be flaws, which means that it couldn't have been flawed. So that's why I got a little bit of a boost, but mainly because of the design. Coming in at number 1 is Dr. Brenner. I think he's the best villain. Because his character is so well written and so well acted that, unlike, Vecna, who I also think is very good character and villain, but he fluctuates a little bit. Dr. Brenner to me doesn't. He's so chilling and cold, Papa, in season 1. And then when he comes back in season 4, you're like, oh, maybe there's this redemption arc. Nah. Dr. Brenner, nah. He's still cold. He only cares about one thing, and it's power. 11 is a weapon to him. It's like, does he care? No! He wants his weapon. And I think I put him as the best character from the show. That's how good I think Dr. Brenner is. I put him as the best character from the show. I did a ranking. I'll leave a tag there in the corner. But his whole arc. Oh, I guess he's in 4. I already said he's in 4, but a different part. 4 in the past. And when he also did with, Vecna, Henry Creel, making that chilling. That's why it's like he's creepy. You think he kind of cares for these kids, but he just absolutely manipulates every single one of the kids. Every single one of them. Destroys them mentally. Then it's like, oh, you think Dr. Owen's got him on the good side? Nah, he stabs Dr. Owen in the back. Dr. Owen's awesome, by the way. And he's so well acted, which gives him a huge boost. Creepy. All that. Not just best villain from Stranger Things, but best character. Dr. Brenner and Papa is the best villain from Stranger Things. Alrighty, those were the top 10 villains / antagonists from Stranger Things, in my opinion. So I'm going to end the video here, and I hope to catch you later, and have a good one. Hey, out of here, get out of here.